All right, guys, what is going on? Hopefully, you guys had a great weekend. Hopefully, everything is going well within your circle. Hopefully, all is well. Another great weekend for me. Me and my son, my wife, we all had a pretty good time. She's a little bit under the weather, but hey, nevertheless, it still did not give us, any type of, setbacks on what we like to do. We like to have fun on the weekend, and it's always a great time. Hopefully, you guys have done the same thing. This video is another pickup video. I'm going to talk about my experience going to the Charlie's Collectible show. If you don't know where this is like in Stone Mountain, Georgia. I'll have the link down in the pinned comment, so you guys, if you want to know anything about it. I think this is a fantastic place. I've been there, this past week, and me and my son had a great time. And it's more like an indoor flea market, and that's the type of places where it's really just a great experience. Over there, they sell not just games. They sell like sports memorabilia, Pokemon stuff, all type of those type of cards that I'm not really into. They do art and designs, and they have a little food place where you could buy some nice video game food and all that, which I didn't really get into that either. But one thing I would notice that my son, he loved it there, and he's been paying a lot of attention to me. At 5 years old, he has a lot of my mannerisms when it comes to buying games, and he's been asking questions to the vendors that was actually quite interesting and surprising, because I didn't see that coming. I just thought that he was going to be, just tagging along, but he wanted certain games. He got certain games, and those games were actually pretty cool, the ones that he picked up. So we're going to talk about some of the games he picked up. We'll talk about some of the games I picked up, and we're just going to have a pretty cool show today, I think, in my opinion. So I'm at 720 subs. If you found this video, I really appreciate it. Become a subscriber, like the video, share the video, give me some feedback in the comment section. I do like to respond to those, and I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and it'll all be thanks to you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this. And look, I want to talk about some of the games that my son picked up, and I'm actually surprised that he wanted some of these games, and he got pretty good taste, but for the most part, he is only pretty much, there's only like one character that he likes. Big fan of Kirby, so kind of know where this is going. So first and foremost, the first game he did pick up that he really wanted, it was a game that he was talking about a while back. He ended up getting Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. One of the games that he picked up, and we played this on the Retron Square, and the Retron Square. Hold on, wait, I didn't get to those yet. You like this game?
It's a really fun game. It has Wispy Woods.
Yeah, that's Wispy Woods in it. So Kirby and Amazing Mirror is the first game that he picked up, and I'm glad that he wanted it because he was looking for it. He was asking vendors about it, and he finally found it. The next game is another Kirby game that we're going to talk about here.
It's Kirby Epic Yarn.
Okay, let me show it, baby. I know you're so excited. Let me show it. Kirby Epic Yarn. Now, this is a game that he's been asking for forever, and I was kind of worried that they didn't have it at Charlie's Collectible show. I was kind of worried, but he found it. Well, I found it, and when I found it, I was so relieved because I did not want to leave that place without this game. He would have been so devastated if he couldn't find it, but I'm glad that he got it. This is a 2-player game that is co-op. Me and him played it, and on top of that, watch out, baby, don't knock that over. Back up a little bit. Another thing about this, if you played the Yoshi Yarn game, it's very similar to the Kirby Yarn game. So yeah, I'm glad that we got this, and he really, really wanted that game. Third game, another Kirby game that he picked up that he wanted.
Kirby Amazing Curse.
Kirby and the Rainbow Curse is another game that he wanted. Now, this game is a little bit different because you have to use a stylus to move Kirby around. So this is the type of game that I kind of like a little bit more than he did because he likes some more of the action stuff. This one here, you just navigate Kirby with the stylus, which is actually pretty neat. And I found myself playing this more than I thought I would. Another thing that he wanted, and I didn't know that he really wanted this, but hold on, I'll tell him in a second. But he is so excited, he wanted to tell everybody. So I'll let him tell him what it is. He saw this and he really, really wanted it for a couple of games. I'm glad that he got it. Show him that right there, babe. What is that?
It's a 3DS.
So he got him a Mario. He got him a Nintendo 3DS, and he did get it for one reason. Mario 3D Land. He was able to pick this up that goes along with it. So
And what
Hold on, we're gonna get to that next. So this is a pretty neat handheld, and it's something I definitely overlooked. Now I know one of the big things I missed out on the Switch, and I missed out on the Switch, but the Switch has a lot of quirks to it with the Joy Cons and everything. I've never really looked at it as a handheld. This right here is a true handheld, and I actually like this slightly more than the Switch, to believe it or not. But he got it, and I'm glad he did because he really wanted to play Mario 3D Land, and also he picked up New Super Mario Brothers 2, which this is based on, I think it's like on Super Mario Wii. I actually like this game a lot as well. This game is really good too. He likes it, we like it. And so these are the games that he picked up, and I'm so glad that he was able to get them, because especially the Kirby games, he's been asking for them like crazy. And he kind of introduced me to the Mario, not the Mario, but the Nintendo 3DS, because I never was big on handhelds. I always liked the consoles or the PCs, but I got a lot of respect for the 3DS, probably a little bit more than the Switch, but I know that's a whole nother story for another day. Now we're going to get into the games that I picked up. And the games that I picked up are the games that I really wanted. And to be honest, there wasn't much there for me. There was one game I really did want, but when I talked to the guy about it, he tried to charge me over $200 for the game. So I was like, yeah, I'm good on that. So we're going to talk about 3 Xbox 360 games, 1 PS4 game, and a couple of original Xbox games that I picked up. First game I picked up was Far Cry Instinct Predator. Now, the thing about this game here, well, it has 2 games in one. It has an advanced version of Far Cry Instincts, which is a game that you can get on the oh goodness, what is it? Oh, on the original Xbox. And there's an enhanced version, so that's pretty cool that that's there. So I'm going to be playing this as well and see how it plays out. I'm always a big fan of the Far Cry series. I got pretty much all of them except for Far Cry 4. I really wasn't a fan of that one, but I'm gonna try it out at one point. That's probably be a game I pick up down the road.
Yeah.
So the next game I'm going to talk about is the game that I wanted physical. I just beat the 3rd installment of this series, but I don't have all the games physical, so I'm in a process of trying to get all the physical copies of the game, and got Gears of War 2. Gears of War 2 is it's Gears of War 2. I finally got the physical copy of this. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4 now. I need Judgment and Gears of War 5. And this one is in pretty good shape. Got the whole manual and everything. All this is in pretty good shape. And one thing about this place I went to, a lot of the vendors, you could tell they were like collectors of some sort, and they're just trying to offload a good bit of their inventory. Most of their stuff was in tip-top shape, and it was put in pretty good. It's been put in really good condition to sell. And I'm glad I got this in this condition. So I got 1, 3, and 4. Like I said, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Need to get 5 in Judgment. I beat this one a while back, but I'm glad I got it physical. And I'm about to start playing Gears of War 4 because I just beat 3. The next game that I got as a 360 game is, this one has a cult following. A lot of people say this is a really good game. I never played it, but I'm going to try it out myself. And I'm in the process of really getting into this particular game because I don't know much about it. I do know you can play it on the Xbox Series, and the price of this game is going up just like all the other 360 games for the most part. Azura's Wrath by Capcom. A lot of people swear by this game. They say it's a really, really good game. And for me, I'm like, okay, I guess I'll try it. And it has everything here, the instruction manual, all that good stuff. So I'm glad I was able to pick this up as well. And I'm going to get into it, see what all the fuss is about. A lot of people say it's a pretty solid game. Now, last 2 games that I got, well, I'll say 3 games that I got. One is on PS4. And a lot of people don't talk about this IP anymore. This is a IP that I feel like it's really good. It's kind of being overlooked now, along with the Kill Zones of the world and, the Jack and Daxters and, but nevertheless, I finally got Infamous Second Son. Now, why I picked this up? Now, when this first came out on the PS4 back in 2013, 2014, I borrowed this from a friend of mine. He beat it like right away as soon as he bought it, and he wanted me to try it out, so he let me borrow it. Played about 10 hours of it, never finished it, and I was like, Yeah, I gave it back to him. I started playing other stuff. And at the end of the day, I was like, yeah, I'll get back around to it. Well, Infamous 1 and Infamous 2 was really good, and I should have just kept on playing this one as well. But I got distracted with other games, never got back to it. And I'm finally picking this up 10 years later. But I'm glad I got it. I want to get what is it, Last Light? I think you can get that physical in the UK. I don't think they have a physical version here in the US. But this is a pretty solid game. I just never really, bought it to finish it. But glad I got it now. We'll definitely get into it sometime down the road. Last but not least, what we're going to talk about is a game that I bought 3 times, or a collection that I bought 3 times. And I will explain shortly. I might as well go ahead and talk about it. Dead or Alive Ultimate. And I know people saying, well, you already got this. Why did you buy this? What are you doing? Because, I had it propped up here with the rest of my original Xbox stuff. But I have to, be honest with you guys. I've been doing a little bit of frauding, because even though this is, watch out, son. Watch out, baby. Even though that this right here is in really good shape, and it is a complete collection, this is the one that was propped up over here with the rest of the original Xbox stuff. It's a broken mess. I mean, just look at it. It's horrible. And this is the one I wanted to keep intact because, where is it? This is the one I use to play my games on. Like when I want to play the game, I usually use this collection, which is not complete. Cool. I will use this to play the games. I would have this because this version right here, this one right here, I lost this part to it. Now this part is broken. So what do? When I saw this in the shape that it's in, I had to get it. So I bought it, and this will not be touched. This was intact. This is intact. This has all the instruction manuals on the inside. It has all the cards in it. It even has, it has all the cards. It even has the page 31. I guess it's page 31 glitch. If you know anything about that, Zach, his page is incomplete or is like incorrect in the book. So what they did was they gave you another slip to put in for page 31. So I got everything is intact in here, even the 2-month trial for Xbox Live has not been scratched off, and it's all intact. So this one will not be used for gaming. I will probably find a place to prop it up here with my Grand Theft Auto, the trilogy series, the real series, and in some cases, this is the real definitive version, but we're not going to talk about that because that's still a mess to this day. But nevertheless, I'm glad I got this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this right here. This is just a broken mess. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. But nevertheless, we're going to figure out what to do with that sometime down the road. But with that being said, that's pretty much it, man. The video's over. These are all the pickups that we got. And my son, he had a great time at Charlie's Collectibles. Like I said, it'll be down in the pin comment so you guys find out and see what that's all about. And we're going to get up out of here. You got anything else to say, something before we go?
Yeah.
What you going to say?
I got this Grave Digger Fire Monster truck, and the other one's broken. And I found this in my room.
Okay, go back and play. I'm about to close out this video. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one. And y'all have another great week. Hopefully everything goes well with you guys. I'm going to get up out of here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
Peace out.